to talk about a topic that's a little controversial today, the topic of modesty. I thought it was quite appropriate that I wore my sweatshirt that goes all the way up to my neck and all the way down to my hands to talk about this, but it just happened to be that way. But I wanted to talk about this topic because you can go to two different extremes. You can go to the extreme where we say that modesty is about covering up every inch of our body, that all the way from our neck all the way to our toes, and we have to have our long hair and we can't have any jewelry on because if we did, it would cause people in our lives to sin. It would cause them to fall into lust, and that would be our fault because of the way we dress. We can also take it to the other extreme and say, modesty is really just a suggestion so that you can feel good about how you look and feel comfortable with how God made you. But to be honest with you, it's not either of those things. Modesty is a lifestyle, it's not a rule. God created modesty so that we could glorify Him in a different way. He isn't commanding us to cover up every inch of our bodies. Really, what He's doing is He's showing us another way that we can decrease so that He can actually increase in our lives. He wants us and all of our actions to point to Him instead of ourselves. And that's what modesty is about. It's not about these rules or these specific guidelines that God's given us. It's about Him knowing who we are. It's about Him knowing the society and the culture that we live in today, and knowing that everything around us will distract us from Him, including what we wear. With us desiring to have a certain style and a certain type, and us wanting to attract people and to feel good about ourselves. And He knew that the way we dress would feed into that. And so He wanted to give us another way that we could decrease and He could increase in our lives. Another area that would help us bring us to freedom, and just another way that we could glorify Him. If this is something that really interests you, I actually wrote a YouVersion plan on it, and I will put the link in the comments of this, and you can check that out and dive a little bit deeper into the topic of modesty.